This is the binomial distribution calculator for mathcelebrity.com. To get there, you type binomial distribution, and we click this lesson here. So as you can see, we've got three mandatory inputs, n, p, and k, and this one's optional, and that's only if you want to calculate moments. So n is your number of recurrences, p is the probability of success for one event, and k is the number of successes. So when you're ready, you choose one of these three buttons. Let's do x equal to k. So essentially, a binomial distribution has a probability of success of 0.25. Calculate the probability of exactly 3 successes in 10 trials. So the key word here is exactly. So first, our probability formula is this. We first calculate q, which is just 1 minus p. And then we calculate n factorial and all the other pieces. And we keep scrolling down. So now that we have all our pieces, we plug in to our main formula that I showed you up here, which is this. And we evaluate, simplify, and the probability that you have exactly 3 successes is 0.2503. Now, one cool feature of this lesson is if you're using Excel and you want to get the answer real quick, here's the formula you would enter. Now, for all the buttons, we also show the mean, the variance, and the standard deviation, as well as the skewness and kurtosis of this particular binomial distribution. So the mean is just NP, variance is just NP times 1 minus P, standard deviation, as always, is just the square root of variance. The skewness is this formula here, and finally kurtosis, this formula here. So that's x equal to k. Let's go ahead and do x less than or equal to k. So let's change some numbers around. We'll make this 7. We'll make this 3, 0. And we'll make this 2. So I'll do probability x is less than or equal to k. So go ahead and press this button here. So now it says it has a probability of success of 0.3, but calculate the probability of you having no more than 2 successes in 7 trials. So again, we use the same formula. Calculate q, calculate all our pieces that we calculated before, n factorial, k factorial, n minus k factorial. Now we take our probability, but here's the additional item that you need to do. Let no more than 2 successes is 0 successes, 1 success, or 2 successes. So as you can see here, we're going to go through and calculate probability of 0 successes, then 1 success, as you can see here, this, and then 2 successes here. Now, we're going to add all 3 of those up, and we're going to get our final probability. And again, for Excel, we show you the formula you can use to get to this answer. And then we go through and we calculate, again, the mean, variance, standard deviation, skewness, and kurtosis. So pretty much everything about this binomial distribution that you need to know, we listed out. We'll scroll back up. Now, there's also the normal approximation to the binomial distribution. Let's go ahead. We'll leave our same numbers for the time being and press this. So we're going to calculate a z-score using the normal approximation to binomial distribution. Here's that formula for z. And first we calculate mu, which is 2.1. Calculate the variance, and calculate the standard deviation, skewness, kurtosis. And so when we plug in our z value, we get negative 0.0825. Finally, we'll go ahead and generate a moment. Let's generate the third moment. Change this to 0.26 and 1 success. Go ahead and generate the moment. So here's the moment formula at time t, and this time t is this number here that you enter. And again, this entry is only required for the generate moment. That's it. So here's our formula. We plug in all our items. simplify, evaluate, and here's the third moment. So that's pretty much it. We also have a quiz generator for this lesson. For more information on how to use that, you just visit the video link under here. If you do have any questions or enhancement suggestions, please use the Contact Us link. Thanks for watching.